Yo, what's good to the bros and to the ladies, everyone in the Mad Gang? Welcome to day one of the official bootcamp. Now, people obviously know me as MadCharts, but today, or for the rest of this series, I want to come to you all as just a normal dude, as MC. Now, I wanted this series to be real, I wanted it to be authentic, I wanted it to be raw, just so that you can resonate with the overall experience, the learning experience, get to know me as a person. I mean, if I wanted it to get any more raw than this, I would love to remove the mask, but it will steer away from the overall image I'm trying to portray to the world. Now, in this video, I thought kind of long and hard what I wanted to bring in as an introduction video and for it to remain authentic. And there's a bunch of different decisions that came to mind, and my mind was really just all over the place of jumping straight into technicals, jumping straight into fundamentals or risk management, because I know you guys want to get to the proof in the pudding, and we're going to get there, I promise you. But more importantly, with every relationship, friendship, we have to introduce each other. Now, for the people that don't know me, I've been trading for over 10 years. I've been at my lowest low. I've been at my highest high. And it all thanks to trading. For the past 10 years, I've put every single hour that I know into trading, whether it be my thoughts, whether it be how I talk, whether it be what I do. I literally poured my heart and soul into this, and I can confidently say it has paid off, or currently paying off, for the past 4 years. So with that being said, I did not become confident in the first year, 2 years, or maybe I think at the end of the third year, I finally started seeing confidence and profitability. Now, a little bit fast forward to the more neater days when the profits came. And I promise you, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. I had to go through a lot of struggles, such as my mindset, such as losing more than I'm winning, and then continuously grading up my lot sizes. I had to learn the lesson of not falling asleep when I had a trade open, or not leaving trades open overnight. All of these lessons, I mean, maybe one day you and I, we can sit over a campfire and we can talk this out, but I'm here to inspire. So on that topic of what am I doing here, and why am I creating this series? I mean, I'm a grown-up dude sitting with a mask in front of a camera, talking to you right now, a person on the other side of the world watching this video. Number one, I wanted to be remembered. I wanted to be somebody. In this world full of 1 billion people, if I can change one person's life, I'll be fulfilled. I'll be more than fulfilled. So lads, we need to pick up our shoulders and we need to understand that, is this bootcamp something that we're going to do? Is it something we're going to watch? Because I'm already under the impression that if people get something for free, they do not use it. So I urge you and I challenge you to prove me wrong today. Because in this industry and every other industry, I'm used to the norm that if I got something for free, I'm not going to respect it as much. But here I am, taking a leap of faith, putting my heart and soul into this, talking to you on the other side of the world. Hi, I have massive respect for you. But let's get to work, folks. Let's portray and let's live in that person that we want to be from 30 days or 50 days. Let's not put a timeline on it, okay? Now, I know I'm that type of person who likes to rant a lot, if you know me for quite some time. And sometimes I talk nonsense, sometimes I talk the real stuff. In this series, you're going to see the real, authentic MC. But before we do that, I would like to urge you to start a challenge with me. Start something new with me. Find something, a weak point, where you feel you can improve. Why do you need to do this? Not because I say so, or because I know everything, because I actually do not know everything. I just studied these charts for hours and hours on end, and I'm here to give back. But you need to do this because I want to see the best of you. I know there's thousands of you out there, but I honestly want to see the best of you. Every comment, every email, every video that's sent to me, I have massive love and appreciation for you guys. So Nothing pleases me more than to know I'm leaving a legacy behind. I'm a dad of 2 kids. By the time you're watching this video, I probably have one more because I love kids. But I want to leave something for them. I want to leave my digital footprint out in the world. I want to be remembered as somebody. And you're watching this video now, you probably want to improve your financial situation. I mean, I've heard a lot of saddening stories, and my heart goes out to each and every one of you. The world is tough, man. The world is extremely tough. All I can tell you is pick your shoulders up, kid. You got a lot of more fight in you. You're spared this day for a reason. And I have so much honor and respect for you. Be proud of yourself. You're part of this journey. You're going to watch this boot camp. And if I'm going to waste my time talking to you, just jump off right now, because I want the real ones. I could way easily get an editor, pump up some sick music, and search for the views. I'm not here for the views. I'm not here for the likes. I'm not here for the entertainment. In some of my videos, I've tried to be somebody that I'm not. I've tried to entertain you, entertain the viewers, to act like, what do they want to see? What do they want to know more about? What way should I talk? What way should I do this? That stops today. I want the real you, because how can I expect you to pour your heart and soul in what I'm teaching you, but I'm not pouring my heart and soul and the realness into what I'm telling you guys back? So a very deep memory that I have of trading, as we all have trading, whether you've been trading for 8 years, for 6 years, or if you're just starting out. Something that, personal, that has happened to me is when I started seeing profitability. Of course, I'm a young dude. I was 22 at the time. You start to post everywhere, and people can start seeing that you're doing better in life. People can see that. Okay, people are not dumbasses. They can see these things. I encountered a lot of people with a lot of funds, of course, who were lazy to trade. I mean, they did not want to learn how to trade. And of course, as a young guy, your ego is up high. You want to make every single penny that you can. Long story short, I took on investments, which is obviously a big no-no. I took on investments from people all over, close friends, people that I just met. Doesn't matter. I took a lot of investments from people, and we did extremely well. Now, I'm not promoting this. I'm saying, actually, taking investments is the dumbest mistake you can ever make with regards to trading. So do not do that. If there's something that you need to experience from what I went through, is do not make the same mistake that MC does. And I know there's a lot of people out there who does this. I'm just keeping my mouth shut because I know that the wheel turns. A lot of people who made videos about me, a lot of people who talked about me, I mean, it's out there, you know. So the bottom line is, I then traded. I did extremely well. The growth percentage, I think I had 290% growth over 3 months over those accounts. So just to put it in numbers, and not the exact facts, but I think I took 200,000 US, and I turned it to 460,000 US in about 2-3 months. Fast forward then, the brokerage closed down, and by that time, around about when it happened, we found out that my wife was expecting a baby. I didn't know at the time it was my baby boy, but we were expecting a baby. So obviously, my world shut down because I was up high. I was doing so damn well, man. And then I found out that the brokerage closed down with all of the people's funds and my funds. What's a man got to do, you know? The right thing or the wrong thing? You come to a crossroads. Of course, you got to do the right thing. But you come to where it's in a situation where you ask yourself, what am I going to do? And I'm going to be honest with you. You guys want honesty. I've thought about taking the easy way out. I mean, I was 22. I told myself, my baby at that time is going to get somebody, and my wife, they didn't ask to be put in a situation like this. Neither did anybody, but I'm not playing victim here. I acknowledged what I did, right? And this is actually part of my testimony, and it's so emotional for me to talk about this, because it's just so beautiful, God's work, seeing it firsthand. I prayed until my knees, I cannot explain to you, like there was like blood shattered on my knees because I was praying on my knees. I was doing everything that I can. I was just asking God, get me out of the situation, get me out of the situation. And I understood I made a massive mistake. He was there for me, but it was me who had to get myself out of that situation. And so you need to get yourself out of your situation as well. My wife was pregnant 6 months and she slept on the floor. If you saw that photo is real, it wasn't staged. She literally slept on the floor because we had to sell everything. Lost our house, had to move to a smaller house, sold my cars, motorbikes, everything. I was used to this. And then I got back down here, you know? And I remember the final straw was when I had to sell my damn Xbox, man. I sold my Xbox just to fund my damn trading account. And I can tell you, I'm so grateful for that Xbox because it's that which really just drew the line for me and I told myself, enough is enough. I got to pick up my shoulders. I've got a baby boy on the way. I want to be the guy that he looks up to. So I took the first step, and I can tell you guys, life right now, it's not here anymore. Needless to say, it's times 2 what it was before the big fall that I had. I traded my way out with obviously zero investments. It was a lot harder this time. Prop firms came around, and by that time the relationships got sour due to those investments that I took. And of course, but right now I'm good with everyone that was part in that journey with me. I'm super grateful for it. But it just goes to show that, long story short, there's nothing in this world that can define you, that's allowed to define you. You define yourself. I just decided, no, enough is enough. Now, without talking like I have an ego, we have times 10 the amount worth of cars that we had, the houses, the lifestyle that we live. And I know that none of those things mean anything because I already had it. And then life came and humbled me. So the bottom line is, folks, you're going to go through this bootcamp and you're going to learn a lot, but you're not going to feel fulfilled if you don't challenge yourself to the point where you break down and you get built up in a better way, a way that's sustainable, the way that the person that you want to chase relentlessly, the person that you want to be. Okay, so trading is easy. I've told people in 2 weeks who had their first 7,000 withdrawals. I actually posted that on my IG yesterday. Another person traded himself out of debt. I have, I think, 4 members who bought or is busy building houses in literally 1 month. Their testimonies, they share their testimonies within one month. Cars, I mean, a little bit less of me, I know, but I need to tell you that there's proof in the pudding. There is possibilities with this. So, what I need you to do is in the comment section, write down your name, your date of birth, if you will. If you don't want to, maybe just the day, and say, I promise to work on myself for the next 30 days. You don't need to say what you're working on. You just make this oath to me, to yourself, because you deserve it. If you're just a random watcher, just kindly hop off because you're just wasting your time, bro. But if you're really seriously dedicated and you really want to make this succeed, jump in the comment section, make this vow, because after 30 days, I'm going to come back to those comments and I'm going to see who's still there and who's not. And I promise you, the numbers of people who's going to come in and come out, it will be frightening. But I need you watching right now, to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Do what I say you won't do. Do exactly what I did when everybody else told me I could not pay back those investors. I could not get back up on my own feet. I could not be a great dad. Do what I did. Let me lead as an example for you, because that's my biggest honor in life, apart from being a dad and a husband and a child of God. But let me inspire you. Let my story inspire you. I was down and out. I had a rope around my neck, literally. I just told myself I'm made of better things than this. So, yeah, man, life right now, before I talk a little bit more about myself, I hate doing that actually, but in this industry, forgive me, ladies, it's a testosterone world, man. Filled with testosterone, bunch of big old dudes just want to crunch it out, make videos about each other like some childish shit. It's a testosterone world. So, how do I deviate from them? One, I let the proof be in the pudding, but two, I wear a dope ass mask. That's how we can be different, okay? Because I don't want to be like everybody else, and I don't want my followers to think I'm like everyone else. I want us all to resonate and be one big family, but more than that, we need to change our lives, and the only way we can do that, that I can help you, apart from mentally and physically getting in shape, it's in the charts, okay? So life right now is thinking about being normal is weird to me. It's out of this world. I cannot even begin to think like that. Like budgeting, expecting a salary, things like that. I mean, it's weird to me. It's cringy. I don't like things like that. And I'm saying that in the most humble, sincere way that I possibly can. And I need you to understand that you deserve that as well. Whatever your goal is, not to chase money, but I want you to chase the freedom. I want you to have just a little bit of the taste that I have right now in your life, because everybody deserves it, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So many people told me I'll fail. So many. Family, friends. And if the tears are walking right now, I got you, bro. You wouldn't be able to see it. But so damn many. And I'm guessing so many people are telling that to you as well. You're a lady of class. You're a man that deserves respect. And the only way you can do that is by making that change. So, make that change. Make that vow for me. And in the next 30 days, 35 days, 15 days, I don't know. Let's not put a timeline on it. Let's just run this thing through carefully, considerably. Let's do what we do, man. Let's do what we love. And if you're here just to earn a second type of income, it is what it is. I mean, it's going to be achieved if you really just listen to what I'm telling you. A little bit fast tracking to my trading journey right now, I met Q Banks. Much love to you, bro. He taught me a lot of structure, a lot of technical analysis, a lot of fundamental analysis. He really upped my game. As soon as after I sold my Xbox, I traded, paid the investors back, traded, paid the investors back. And then after the investors part of my life was done, I traded and then spent a little bit money, traded, spent a little bit money, but then I bought Q's course, and it was really a game changer for me in the sense of no disrespect at all, but his course is good. But what inspired me was him and his work ethic. Like, I used to watch the videos and all, and hearing him talk about technical analysis and stuff, that was all good and well. I learned a lot, but just seeing his work ethic, I strived to work harder than him. I strived to work harder than anybody else. Not that I'm saying I did. I'm saying that was in my mind the whole time. I need to break myself before I can rise above. That's just how I work. That's just what works for me. And so I broke myself. I flipped accounts. I did really, really good. And I met my last mentor who helped me with this psychological and institutional side of things. He was a market maker for 38 years before he passed away. He taught me all about the futures, level 2 time and sales, just all of the more higher broad stuff, which we're not really going to talk about in this bootcamp because that's a topic for another day. Maybe we'll create another bootcamp if you like this one so much. But may God bless his soul where he's resting right now. But he really just taught me a lot of things, like, for example, our mad block concept. If you've heard of it, it's a sick concept, right? If you haven't heard about it, the mad block concept is, I hate the word strategy, but it's a strategy that we compiled, and I'm trying to tell it to you without giving away too much because we have a lot of time left with each other, guys. This is only the beginning. It's a concept that I discovered, and when I discovered it, when I saw it happen, he was like, how the hell did you see that? He was not allowed to tell me about it because he literally signed an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, at his futures floor where he traded. I promise you guys. And then we traded that thing, the Mad Block concept, for every single day, 10 hours on ES, which is S&P 500, US 30, and NASDAQ. Every single day. So it's just some of those crazy concepts that's in here. So yeah, you might go watch your YouTube videos, you might chat GBT, you might Google, you won't find things like this on the internet. Why am I sharing it with you? Like I said, folks, I want to be remembered, and I want to change at least one person's life with this bootcamp. So if you give me the honor to do this, I'd be more than happy, blessed, and really just honored. So I want to thank you for sitting through this day one. I'm trying my best not to say things, and I humbly pray and ask that you would understand that I'm not trying to say things to entertain you. I'm merely saying things because I want to be real. But in the same breath, I also need to understand that there's a certain way of doing things in order for the vast majority of my audience and the new people to comprehend and to replicate what I'm saying, because we're dealing with so many different people. All right, so wherever you are in the world, if you just met me and you sat through the end of this video, massive respect for you. Thank you so much for that. Welcome to the official Mad Gang. You're officially part of it. I wish you nothing but the best. And I promise you, I'm going to give it to you. Nothing but the best in the next coming days. So sit back. You bet your sweet ass there's some homework coming. You already know there is. So be prepared for that. Tomorrow we get going into technicals. And man, I'm telling you, I honestly cannot wait.